Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I thought today I'll do another video on scraps. So this is my prototype over here. I just covered it now with tea-dyed paper, okay, and it was, I think it was a pie box or pizza box, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make this, and basically it is literally digging into my box and using scraps. Yes, there are labels over there, some book pages that I used, and I put some distress ink on it, and well, the rest is scraps. So I mean, even your book pages, you can consider them scraps if you take them out and you use it for an altered book. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do two. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so firstly I'm going to work let's see what you need. Well, you need a mat or something to protect your surface. You need distress inks, but if you don't have distress inks, that's cool. You can use watercolor pens. You can use sprays. You can use anything that's going to give you a color, actually. So watercolor pencils. But the idea is to have a little bit more than one color, but not necessary. Okay, so I'm trying to do them in pink. So sorry, like a yellow, orangish, and then maybe a brown. Okay, so I am using these here, and I'll explain which ones they are just now. Then I took two book pages and I stuck it together, and I did some die cuts. So these are my die cuts that I made. Not a lot, just a few. Okay, and yeah, so there's some smaller ones as well, but I think I am going to use the bigger ones. Maybe I don't know, let's see, maybe these here. Okay, let's see how they come out. Then you need some labels. Labels. Okay, so my trusty labels here. You need scraps, obviously, and you'll see my scrap box. You'll need some ribbon if you want to embellish it, some glue, okay, some brads, ta-da. Okay, then you will need some stamps, and you'll need any kind of stamp that will create a background. Yep. And then you'll need a crocodile or something to set your eyelids, and you will need paper, some sort of paper like this. Okay, so this paper over here is for the background over here. Okay, so that's basically it, I think. Can't see anything else that I'm missing, except that, right, I was just gonna say, except that I have no idea where I put my stamps. So here's some here. I have no idea where I put the rest of my stamps. That's so weird. Okay, so there's a day, right, some stamps. So let's start with coloring these first. I think let's color these first and then we can move on. Okay, so because with these here, they will need to dry in between, and depending, I guess, how juicy your pad is, well, that's scattered straw, wild honey, and then rusty hinge. Okie dokie, let's see what we get here. And a little bit of water. Okay, and don't want to mix it up too much because I kind of want to be able to maintain some difference in colors. And let's see how that looks. Oh, that's looking pretty good. But you know, when they dry off lighter. Okay, so that, let's use that for that. And then let's pull in. Let's see. Another piece. Now, where did this come from? I don't know. And I know where this came from. Otherwise, I would have told you. So here we've got the browns. Let's try brushed corduroy. A little bit there. And walnut stain. Yo, you can see, guys, I've been using walnut stain. I need to re-ink it. Some vintage photo as well, which is a little bit on the dry side. And so is gathered twigs. These little ones, I don't know. I'm gonna say it. In South Africa, for some reason, they you know, I look at other people and I look at how juicy their pads are, and I wondered to myself, I don't know if I'm the only one in South Africa that has that issue where my pads are never juicy when I get them. All right, so there we go. That's that, and then that is that. Okay, so I'll give you the measurements of the tags that I'm using, but it really doesn't matter. So that's what I'm going to do now, right? You don't really need to see me inking this. What I'm going to do is, all I'm going to do is that I am going to go in and use my heat tool to heat it up, and then I'm gonna, you know, after it dries enough, I'm gonna put it back in here until I get a good color on both of these. I'm really happy with that one there. Let's see what we get on these ones over here. I think that one with one, I think it's sufficient. So I'm going to be back so that you don't have to hear the noise, and also to shorten the video. See you shortly. Okay, so I am back, and I've done these here. Now what happens, I don't know whether it will happen with you, but what happens is that when I apply the heat to the book page, it started opening up. Okay, maybe I did not glue it properly or whatever, but I'm just gonna go in quickly and just kind of glue it down here and here, and same over here. Just part of it just opened up. Okay, so sorry if I'm not in frame. Just gluing those book pages together again. Okay, and I think it was here, part of it opened up over here. Okay, so we are done now, and we glued all that together, and we are happy. And now let's proceed. Okay, so what we're going to do firstly is that we are going to take our book pages, these ones here, and then what we're going to do is we are going to measure out our tags. Okay, so my tag is going to be, let's just get rid of these inks. Let's just put them to one side. There. Okay. Right, so my tag is about that big. So I'm just going to take a pencil. I'm going to go around that one. And I think they are the same size, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and then this one as well. Okay, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to finish both, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as a guide and then I am going to tear my paper, and I'm just going to get rid of all the straight lines. Okay, and that's basically it. And so I'm going to do the same for this one as well. So I hope that you're all well, and that you are all finding some time to craft. So what you want to do is, you don't want to go past the line, you want to go, when you tear, you want to be inside of that line. Okay, because remember that we use the outline of the tag, so if we go past the line, it means that we're making the tag too big. I mean, sorry, this piece of paper too big. Okay, so that's it. We are done there with that. Just throwing that away. So I've got that, and I've got that, and maybe I just don't like that, so I'm bringing that in. I'm just rearranging it. So I've got these two now, and I'm going to take this here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them here, and then I am going to stamp some stuff on it. So let's start with the basic script stamp. Let's start with the basic script stamp and take it from there. Which side is the right side, Anthony? Okay, so like that. Yeah. So these are really using up scraps. And then, yep, I used to be a teacher, so I've got all these stamps that normally you will use them for maths. And yep, so now we get to use them for crafts. How cool is that? Okay, and then that's what I like about crafting, is that you get to use all your old items that you used in your previous crafts and stuff like that. Well, not all crafting, junk journaling. Okay, so that's what I like about it. And now this is upside down, but because it's so small, you're never gonna know. Okay, and then maybe something like that. Okay. Oops. So this is just some ordinary, like, you know, background stamps, as I said. And not much of this is going to be seen anyway, so try and get it more to the corners, because that's probably where it's going to be seen rather than in the middle. Okay, so that's done now. Now what we're going to do is we are going to now stick them onto this here. But before we stick them, let's just ink around them roughly. Remember that these tags over here now are really coming from scraps in your box. Okay, so that's there, and then this one is here. Okay, so scraps in your box. Done. And now we're going to ink. Sorry, should have taken out my ink. Did you see what I did? I drank water and dropped half of it onto my desk. So, yep. So kind of like that. Right, like that. It does not need to be perfect. This is junk journaling. We play with, well, we don't always play. We sometimes play with very expensive stuff as well, depending what's our fancy? Now that needs to be turned this way. Okay, cool bananas. So that's it. We are done with that. Now the next step, excuse me, is the step that takes a bit of time, and that is choosing your stuff to use. Okay, so I'm going to use that, maybe that. What else do we have in here? Oh, let's try and see if we can use some of that. That. I don't know, maybe a bit of that. A bit of that. I don't know. Some pages. Some nice brown cover. Some music page. Okay. Done. Okay. So let's see. There's something else I wanted to use, and it's down on the floor. This as well. Okay, so I think we've got a nice variety over here. We don't know what we're going to be using, but we're going to try and see what we want to use. Okay, so maybe that would be, I don't know. This is pattern paper. That I have no idea. Maybe shoe pin, you know, like shoe from the shoes or something. I don't know. Okay, some text. Oh, this tastes so nicely. Don't really like that edge, but maybe if we put it underneath here like that, it might work. Okay, something like that. Something maybe there like that. Okay, and then I don't know. Let's try this here. Trying to cut it. I'm trying to cut it carefully so I retain the negative parts of the die cut. Yeah, and then something like that. Sorry if I wasn't in frame. Okay, let's bring it in more like that. Okay, great stuff. And then let's just ink it a bit. Okay, just let's ink it. Maybe we'll put that there, and let's look at what we have for labels. I don't know. Should we maybe add a label or two? What's this here? Don't know. Let's see. Something like that. That there. Which one are we using here? We want to use the orange ones, yeah. Okay. And then maybe a brownish label somewhere on the top. A long brown label on the top. Like that. Okay, so let's see. Now let's put that together, and then we'll move on to the next one. So let's keep these here. 2 one side. Okay, so let's try that first. Glue it. Cool. Let's glue. Okay, so we're going to glue this first. Oh, you saw what happened. This thing just stole. So no matter. We're gonna do this. We're gonna still add it there like that. And we are going to add that piece there. It just makes it look more texturized. Is that a word? Well, if it isn't, I just created that word. And then this here is sewing pattern paper. Like that. Add that there. Then, which was our straight paper? It was that other one. Okay. Add that. Maybe somewhere there. Uh-oh, something. That's okay. That's okay. It's not a train smash. Just adding this one here underneath because it's got a straight edge. But I don't want it, so don't want them all in the same line, but that's fine because what we're going to do is we're going to take this and let's take our walnut stain, because I have a walnut stain this sponge or whatever we want to call it out. Okay, but before we do this, we want to add this somewhere here, like that. Okay, so now this is also pizza box, so it's pretty thick. So let's make sure that we glue it properly, and then also let's make sure that when we glue it, we don't glue too much to the top because we need to put our eyelet there. So let's bring it down a little bit more. Okay, so it's covering that straight edge there. Okay, and then we are going to go and add this quickly to it to see where this should go. Now I'm doing it with leaves. You can do it with flowers, you know, the Tim Holtz flowers, the wildflower stems. You can do it with anything of that sort. You can do it with mushrooms. You can do it with almost any die cut that you have. Yeah, and obviously the effect will be different, but where am I going with this? I am saying that you saw the kind of scraps I pulled out, people. You saw the kind of scraps. Okay, it's not like it is really expensive stuff here. I mean, maybe that label is too big. Maybe we won't put it there. Maybe we'll get a smaller label. Cool bananas. Okay, so let me add a little bit more glue like that, and we're going to add that one there. Okay, and then now we need to look for a smaller label because that label just don't work there. I don't know. I don't have any orange labels, so no, that's too big. Let's see. This looks cute. Can it go? In between the flowers, let's take advantage of the fact that that flower is what's the word, it's splitting into. Maybe there, like that. Okay, so let's add this. Oh, I didn't glue, I did not ink it. Quickly around. Ooh, my fingers are so dirty. Let's add that there, like that. Let's make it straight. Let's make it straight, that because there's writing on it, so you will see whether it's crooked. And then let's add this one because this layer didn't stick down like that. Okay, so that card is almost done. The only thing we need to do now, not a card, it's a tag. Okay, the only thing we need to do, I'm thinking maybe we should put something in there, but if we put something in there we might lose the effect of that die cut, and this is crooked. Okay, so no, leave it. Let's just ink it up. Yep, that already looks better. Cool, bananas. Now that's perfect, because now we can see that, you know, that flower there. Okay, great. So let's leave that and let's work on this one now. And what do we have over here? We don't want to use that again. Maybe now we will take some of I don't know, let's see, this of this here. Don't know, too many edges, too many straight edges this one has. But let's see if we put it like that, maybe we can incorporate it like that, or we can incorporate it maybe this side. Yeah, okay, but let's first add some color to it, distress it a bit. Okay, no, let's add it there and let's see what we're going to do. So I don't think I'm going to add any more really. Let's take off that corner there. Let's take that off. So we're going to put that there, but now we need to go with lighter colors. This is what we have. So something, so there, I don't know, this is looking nice. Like that edge. Try to incorporate that edge of that book in there. Okay, so that there, this over here, let's turn that around. Now that there, this here, that in the top over there, this here underneath it, because then we lose that straight edge and we have half peeking out like that. Okay, great. and then here and here, here and here. Great stuff. Okay, so that's that one. Done and dusted. Okay, so that's gonna go here because I like the edge. But I must remember that we are going to be doing that, and then this is going to go down. This here is going to go down. So yes, there is a messy table because you're working with all your scraps. So it's okay. You're allowed to be messy. I'm gonna add that there. Okay, like that. And I know now, maybe. Sorry. I just made, no. You know why? Because this color was too close to that. Yeah. Okay, so let's add this here. Like that. Let's cover that up. We added some glue on this one, but I'm gonna hold on to that piece there because I'm gonna add this piece first. Oopsie. And then that piece. Maybe just there like that. Okay, and then maybe some there. Just like that. Uh-oh, and I did it again. Well, I'm not gonna make apologies. It's gonna happen. But I am going to make apologies for my very dirty fingers. Yep, so trying to clean them out a little bit. Sorry. Because they've got ink and glue on them. That's not cool. Okay, so we are done with that now. And now we're going to put these on. Well, I mean, I tried cleaning them, guys. Really, I did. Not very neat. So please forgive me. If it upsets you, I'm so sorry. It's not my intention to look like a grubby crafter, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's add that one there like that. Now this is quite a neutral tag. It's coming out to be quite a neutral tag. And then this one. Wait, before we add that, let's see if we can add this here, somewhere here. maybe like that, because we've got this piece. Now this is annoying. Okay, I would have on, if I was making this tag off camera, I would have used my gel, acrylic gel medium, yeah, to stick it down. But since because then it requires some dyeing time, so because I need to get this video out in a certain amount of time, and no, let's bring it down a little, because we are forgetting that we are going to add that thing. And should we add this here like that? Should we add it? No. Now let's leave it. Now let's see, what can we put on these? We want something, I want something to block those, so that's not going to work. I need something straight across. I just found this. So this here, okay, and then something there, and I'd like it to be round to pick up on the roundness of that. Yep, okay, and okay, so we're going to stick that in there. Like that. So it picks up on the roundness of that. And then this here, to cover that part there. Okay, and then I think I want this maybe down here. Okay, before I stick it, I'll see what I want it down here. Oh, no, this piece seems bare here, so we're going to add it here. Okay, like this. Okay, right, like that. Oh, look at me. Meant here. Okay, so that's almost done. I think maybe it would not hurt. Would not hurt one bit to have some butterflies, right? I'm just taking out some butterflies. Yo, these butterflies are big. Too big. Same size. Okay, maybe one there. Okay, and I don't know. What about this one here? don't know where this came from. And we can add that one there. And do we need something on the green? Maybe we do. There. Like that. But is that the right green? Let's try these ones. Yeah, I think that's gonna go better. Okay, so that's it. We almost there. Just gonna add the butterflies and then the thing. Oh, wrong place. Wrong place. Okay, it is sticking out. So let's change the direction of it. There. And then this. Yeah. Don't want to add anything. The reason is that we are going to but I prefer the other side. I mean this side, but I already put the glue. Don't I said that already, right? Don't ask me where I got this butterfly from, because I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, done and dusted. This is done and dusted. Only for us to put the tags in it and clean up. Not the tags. Oh, see, something bent a pin once more. Okay, so let's just do that quickly. Just want to clean up quickly. Right, so let's do that quickly, and then we can do the put the layer with the stuff on it. Okay, so like that. And like that. And then here as well. Like this. And this one here, like that. So we are done there, and now we will add, oh, we did not ink our tags, but maybe I'm going to ink it afterwards. Okay, just want to ink this side here, because this is the side the ribbon will go on to. Okay, so what do we have here now? Did I just lose one here? So I've got an orange one for this one, and I've got a brown one for that one. So let's get the measurements and let's do this. Where's my ruler? I have no idea. So let's take the big one out. And it is, what is this? 5.5. 5.5. So maybe there, and then this one is 5. There. And this looks off. This looks not in the center. Okay, so we are nearly there. And I'm hoping that you enjoyed this, where I showed you like complete scraps, working with complete scraps and being able to make a tag. How cool is that? Okay, so, and who's going to ever say that I really pulled out all that from my scrap box? Because once you start putting it together, it doesn't look like that. It looks like you just collaged stuff there. Okay, am I right? Okay, so that's it. So ladies, so that I don't keep you much longer than this, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And also, if you have not as yet subscribed to my channel and you enjoy this kind of crafting, then please consider subscribing to my channel, and please can you hit that notification tab as well, please, because then you will be you know, you will know when I post videos out. And I try to post videos out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but I might have to change the Monday slot. I'll have to see, because now I have to take my son to tuition on Monday, so I might not get time to do that because I work as well. So this could possibly be the last Monday video, but I will keep you tuned. If it's not a Monday, it's going to be a Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. So that's it. Okay, and yeah, so please hit that notification bell so you are notified of the videos that come out and when they come out. Okay, and also consider joining our Facebook group. We have something running on the group at the moment, and I don't know if it takes off. It would probably run the whole year, but it is where we challenge each other to complete in a month our half-done projects. So we have one running right now, and because it is January, then well, you know, we're trying to ease into it. So we are showing our half-done projects, and then every time we make any progress, no matter how little it is on our half-done project, we you know, take photographs and show each other. And that project is due to be completed by the end of February, so we're really easing into it. So ladies, this is what we created today. Sorry for the mess. I'm gonna have to clean up just now. Right, so this is the one we did not on camera, but I will have still shots of it, not on camera. That's my prototype, and then these are the two that we created on camera. Okay, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. Okay, so that's that one, and then this one here. Okay, and maybe if it's too wide that way. Okay, so do take care. Lots of love from me, Santhony at Sannie Creates. I also will be introducing my design team members this week, so look out for them as well. They are lovely women, and I am going to so enjoy working with them. And yes, that is it. Using up our scraps to make tags. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. Lots of love, and have a blessed week ahead. Bye bye.